Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to start out by priming my face. I'm using my Revlon Photoready Color Correcting Primer, and that's just what that looks like. And I don't know if you guys can tell because of the lighting, but it has a pinkish shade to it, and I'm thinking that's what makes it color correcting. So I just take one pump of this, and I just apply this all over my face. And with primers especially, I really don't like the silicone-based primers. And this doesn't feel silicone based to me. It feels almost moisturizing, but I still use a moisturizer on underneath it. And the next thing I use is my foundation, and I like to switch my foundations up. So I will either be using the Covergirl Naturelux Liquid Silk Foundation, I'm in the shade 305, or Alabaster. I like to use this when I feel like I want a more lighter coverage, and if I want a more, I wouldn't say this is full coverage, it's more medium coverage. This is my e.l.f. Flawless Finish Foundation. And this has SPF 15, so that's really great too. And this is in the shade Porcelain. Yeah, it's not going to focus. It's in Porcelain. And I apply these either two different ways. Now if I use this for a light coverage. But if I want a more heavy coverage, I guess you'd say, I will use my e.l.f. powder brush, and it just looks like this, and it's basically like a flat top kabuki brush, and I will buff this in my face. But if I want a lighter finish, I will use my London Soho beauty sponge, and the same thing goes with this too. So today I'm going to be using my CoverGirl Naturelux, like I said, 305 Alabaster is my shade, and I'm going to be using my London Soho beauty sponge, because I'm just going to cheerleading, so I know it's kind of going to split off anyway. I know a lot of you are going to say, like, why would you even bother putting on makeup to go to cheerleading? I'm very insecure with my face. I have acne and it makes me very insecure, so I like to cover up any of that, even if it's just with something light like this. So now I am going to cover up my dark circles, and to use that I'm using my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser Dark Circles. And I'm in the shade Fair. I really like the applicator for this too. It's like, it looks almost like a little sponge, and you just click it a few times and then just dot it underneath. It's probably not the most sanitary thing ever, but whatever. And I'm just going to blend that in with my ring finger very lightly. You kind of just want to like pat it so that we don't get like wrinkles or anything like that. Next, I am going to be using, this is my Maybelline Coverstick. I have literally used this all up. Like, that's as far up as it goes. And I've used it so much. I love this concealer. I'm in the shade Light Beige. If you can see that, I don't know if you can. It says Light Beige. This is a very creamy concealer. I really like how this works on my face. So I'm just going to dot this wherever I think I need it. This is very inexpensive, and I love this concealer. And then I'm just going to take my ring finger again and just blend this out. Next, I am going to set everything. I always set everything. And this is with my Covergirl Professional Loose Powder, and I am in the shade Translucent Fair. And I love this because this already comes with a little puff, as you can see, so that works out fantastic. Just make sure, I like to puff it all over my face because when I first open it, it has a lot of product on it. So, yeah, just be careful. Make sure you don't look like cake face. I also set my under eye concealer with this too. So I just bring it up underneath my eyes as well. Now I'm going to set everything with my e.l.f. Mist and Set. This is just like a setting spray. It just keeps everything in place so that it doesn't melt off. And I'll just do 4 or 5 sprays of this. Or 3. And you just let that dry. And then that is your makeup. And this is my daily face routine. Sometimes I'll add bronzer or blush, but since I'm just going to cheerleading, I'm not really going to add anything. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to comment and subscribe and thumbs up this video, and go follow me on Twitter and like my Facebook page, and follow me on Instagram too, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye guys.